My name is Dr. Simone Shu-Yeng Chung, and I come from a background of architecture and moving image. I've been here at the MaCI since September last year and will be here for 10 months. So I'm kind of working on a research project at the moment that's focusing on representational technique in design. That's essentially how the tools, techniques, and technology has evolved in this particular field since the late 20th century. If I had to describe my experience in one word, it would be eye-opening. For the highly international composition of scholars from Europe, the UK, the United States, Latin America, Africa, and Oceania, who are all working in the same building and have come to Grenoble under the same program. They all have very diverse research projects, and I've actually gained a lot from the hugely informative exchanges and very fun social outings. The fellowship has been invaluable for allowing me to pursue my own research project and establish fresh contacts and connections that will continue well beyond my stay here in France. I had the opportunity to share my early work with the UGA scientific community through a screening event and talk at the MaCI, and participation in several workshops at UGA while I was there. I also had a chance to invite some of the Gates committee members to the preview of my project at this year's Venice Biennale for Architecture that opened a few months ago. The resources available to me at the MaCI supported my research work in terms of connections and uncovering new sources that are a vital part of my ongoing project. These were in France, other sites in Europe, in Oxford while I was a UGA visiting fellow there, which I had not expected but was very excited to come across. But most importantly, it gave me the space and time to undertake focused research and writing, and pursuing new lines of inquiries, which I had not been able to do in the last few years due to my teaching load and lack of institutional support before I arrived here. What I particularly appreciated during my fellowship were the informal connections I made. One must never underestimate the benefits gained from sharing one's ideas with your peers and the wisdom and experience that other senior colleagues can impart. They actually helped me see my work from a different perspective and suggested new sources or leads. What I also enjoyed is attending the talks, the exhibitions and performances by visiting scholars at the MaCI from disciplines that were outside my own. I found them to be highly enjoyable and enriching. The memories I will keep from my stay in Grenoble are the friends I made during my time here and the unforgettable experience of living in an European city for an extended period of time, the local history and culture, and of course the ever-changing and grand alpine landscape which I see every day.